I was having a conversation with my best friend, right? And I was kind of freaking out about what I'm going to do today. And she gave me 2 pieces of advice. One, don't use that annoying, media anchor voice that I do. And then number 2, be yourself, be you. So I kind of took that to heart because, one of the things that's important is being me. It's really important. So 3 things you're going to learn about me today, right? Number 1, I'm animated as hell, and I'm a little over the top. All right? Number 2, I'm a diehard Kanye West fan. Do not argue with me on this point. And number 3, I am an 18-year lupus survivor, okay? And one of the things about lupus, for those of you who don't know, it's an autoimmune disease. So imagine being in pain every single day. Every day for the rest of your life. Any day could be my last. So I live it like it's my last, okay? Because I have 4 beautiful, amazing, successful children. I mean, I was married 13 years to my practice husband, but that's another TED Talk. Anyway, it prepared me for my beautiful partner that I have now who's supportive, and he's amazing. And, on paper, I've been on Bravo Television, I've been in Forbes, I've been on Black Enterprise. I look good. But what I'm not telling you guys is at 17, I had a baby. What I didn't tell you guys, at 17, I witnessed somebody who I know murder somebody else that I knew while I was sneaking out of school going to get lunch. What I didn't tell you guys was, I lost jobs. Hell, I lied on resumes up until I was 25. Every single one of them. I don't even remember the resume, but I'm sure I lied on it. I don't tell that part because, to be honest with you, it doesn't fit the aesthetic of Dr. Nakita Nicci, right? But you know what? From the great Kanye West, he taught me that sometimes we have to embrace our flaws. You have to keep rubbing it, because if you keep rubbing it and keep bringing it, eventually it will shine, just like a diamond. Okay? So, I want everybody to raise their hand. Yes, this is going to be an interactive TED Talk, people. And I want you to repeat after me. I do not have the right to remain silent. That's right, you don't. You can put your hands down. Because guess what? It takes a village. And had I been silent and not told that truth, the people behind me, how can I run my village if I'm not being authentic in myself? How can I be a leader if I'm not properly leading or even giving you the real playbook? It takes a village. It takes transparency. It takes a voice, your voice, in order to get ahead. See, because we are successful now. Oh, we like talking about our Mercedes, and we like talking about our Louis Vuitton bags, baby. We like talking about all that. But do we like talking about the fact that my mortgage was late? My eviction notices are on the door. My husband is cheating. Are we talking about that part? Are we talking about the fact that we sometimes have to choose between a marketing plan and our next bill and our next dinner? Do we talk about that part? Because that's the part that the people behind us, our village, need to hear. They need to not only hear that the road to success is a good one, but it's also a bumpy one. And it's filled sometimes with bumps and on the road, but it takes a village. It takes a bestie like Janie to tell me, be you. Because I could have easily been up here with my anchor voice and go ahead and tell you guys how this works. Or I could just tell you how it is. You need like a person like Annette, who's not here, to give me clothes for my interview because I was running away from an abusive relationship and I lost everything. Matter of fact, I lost everything in a $200 storage because I was too prideful to ask for help. $200 my whole life, right? Because it takes that village. It takes them villages. It takes people like Jessica to call and say, get up. Not today. It takes for you to go and tell your doctor, you're not right. in the face. I'm going to be here. It takes that. And you need to tell that story. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, Kanye, and Jeff Bezos. His mama was 16 when she had him. And think about it. Fun fact. Amazon have 175 million users that pays for Amazon Prime. That's $119 a year per person, and you haven't even bought nothing yet. And he's the product of a teenage mother. I don't know. Maybe it's just us. Maybe it's just me, him, and Tyler Perry, who was homeless. And he had no problem with telling his story. Maybe it's just us. You never know, right? I mean, I'm just saying. Or we can turn around and say, I refuse to be silent so my village can be comfortable. I'm Dr. Nakita Nicci, and that's my TED Talk.